guys, so hope everyone's having a really good weekend. As promised, I'm finally doing the Gua Sha beauty tool tutorial that I've been promising for quite a while. So the one that I'm going to use today is by a brand called Hayu Method. I'm going to tag them below. It's the first product that I've tried from them and I've really loved it. I feel like the actual quality of the stone is much better than the other ones that I've been using. So the first thing that you want to do before you start using any beauty tool is basically either tie your hair up or put your hair back so it doesn't disturb you while you're giving yourself the treatment. And then you really want to make sure your face is moisturized. I usually use an oil, but this cream's really worked very well for me because it has quite a lot of oil in it already. So this is the Rose Day Cream by Dr. Hauschka. I've been using it for years. My skin's been really dry the last couple of months. I guess it's because of the summer, so this has been like my go-to. So I'm just gonna tap the products all over my face. I'm just gonna leave like a thicker layer because it gets absorbed into the skin really quickly. My dry skin girls will know what I'm talking about. And it also means that the cream is good because it has tinier kind of molecules, or it's just thinner than the other creams, so it gets into your skin much better. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that properly, but you guys know what I mean. And then you always want to make sure that you do not forget your neck. So you can see I'm putting quite a bit of cream on, and that's okay because I also want to make sure that my skin is protected while I'm massaging it. So tie your hair up, put on your thickest possible moisturizer, or you can use an oil that you like. My number one tip for any beauty tool is to actually store them in the fridge. So I'm gonna get mine. So I've kept this one in the fridge all night. It's so cold. So if you're suffering from puffiness or you want to do a little bit more for your lymphatic drainage system, this will work much better. So I love to start with my jaw. So I would use this part of the tool, start in the middle of the chin, and then go upwards all the way towards my ear. And then I would do the same for the other side. Okay, so you do that a couple of times, and then I like to move on to my eyes. So for the eye area, I like using this part. So because my skin is moisturized, I can actually press quite hard without worrying that I'm going to stretch out my skin or cause any damage. So I would do this a couple of times. I would even massage the acupressure point, which is located in your tear duct. And for my girls with puffy eyes or dark circles, you're going to see a massive difference really quickly. So it's like a tiny indent just here. So you do that as long as you need to. I'm not going to do the whole routine because there's a 10-minute limit on the Instagram TV. So now I use this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip and do the same thing on this side because I want to make sure that both eyes are getting the cooling treatment. And you also can just press down, and this is really going to depuff your eyes. So same thing here. You press, and you can press quite hard on the acupressure point. And make sure you keep breathing. So you do this as long as you need to until you see that your eyes have depuffed. Okay? Then I like to move on to my forehead area. So I do tend to actually frown in my sleep for whatever reason. So I actually do this before I sleep. So I use this part of the Gua Sha and I go up and down. And I'm basically just forcing this muscle to relax. And you can press hard, don't worry, this is not gonna stay there, it's just temporary. And then also using just one side, I like to go up and down just to relax my forehead for the rest of the day. I think it's super important. We have so much going on in the forehead area. So don't worry if your skin gets red, that's okay. It's gonna go down. With any massage tool, if you want to get a more contoured face, all you have to basically do is follow where you want the contour to be. So if you want to define your cheekbones, you start in your lip, the corner of your lips, and you go under the cheekbone up towards your ear. So you're basically sculpting your muscle, and you're really bringing out that cheek. So you can already see, also because of all the circulation, that my cheeks are already lifting and they're starting to look a little bit more contoured. So I don't personally contour because I don't know how, but I love seeing what those girls do. It's really cool. And I think if they did this first, it would actually really lower the amount of time that they have to spend on the application. So just gonna do that for a little while. Obviously you have to do it for a little bit longer, so just do it as long as you need to. And then you want to do your neck. So I always do upwards unless I'm doing lymphatic drainage, which our lymph nodes are located here. Then you just really gently go down with the Gua Sha. Okay. I really like this tool. And then also to just lift up the whole face, I like to go from one side of the chin, you go up over your lip line, you touch this acupressure point here, and then you go up all the way to your hairline. Again, give this a little massage and go up. So as you can see, my nose is starting to detox, and that's because I stimulated the acupressure point here. So all acupressure points feel like little kind of indents and lumps at the same time. Different people feel it in different ways, but you will eventually get a hold of them. I'm gonna do another tutorial about acupressure points because they've really been good for me. I do have headaches, and lately I've had really low iron. So my blood pressure is quite low, and stimulating the acupressure points does help. So I'll do that soon as well. And then you can just do a full face. So I'm using the large side of the Gua Sha, and I'm just lifting up my muscle. So remember to visualize your muscles. You can do a little bit of research online, and you can figure out where they're located, what they're used for, because visualizing them is going to make it much easier for you guys to actually get your results. So that was my really kind of quick Gua Sha tutorial. As you can see, I'm quite red, but that's going to go down. Again, just keep it in the fridge and really make sure that your skin's moisturized, and you can end in massaging your face a little bit with your hands, kind of like in the same direction that we did with the tool, because your hands are warm and you also want to get a little bit of heat on your face, so you're doing kind of like hot and cold therapy. So that is it for the Gua Sha tutorial. I'm gonna link the brand. As you can see, the quality is really good. It's not just like anything that you find online. This is not sponsored. I'm just doing it because I really like the quality. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. I'm going to be doing much more on YouTube very soon. Take care, guys.